Hello students, today's topic is seed and fruit development. So the main goal of the reproduction to create offsprings for next generation. Plant can produce their offsprings by making or forming of seeds. So for the seed formation, flower must be pollinated, and after the pollination, fertilization takes place. So the fertilization initiate the seed development. So during the seed development, integument persists. Integument is a part of a ovule which persists and transform into the seed coat, and that seed coat consists of the two layer, outer layer and inner layer. Outer layer is called as a testa and inner layer is called as a tegmen. So here I am to show in the diagram. So this is the seed which opened here. Now these two are the cotyledons, and this is the outermost layer is a testa and inner layer is called as a thin membranous inner layer is a tegmen. So here we can easily make out at the joining we can observe hypocotyle, which shows the extending part which is called as a radicle. Here is a epicotyle, and this epicotyle which shows the growth of plumule. When the plumule comes above the soil, it forms the leafy like structure, green leafy like structure. So here the seed cotyledon gets separated. We can easily make out this seed coat which consists of testa, tegmen, outer layer and inner layer as a. Then this one is a green part is a plumule, cotyledons, hypocotyle and radicle. So this structure we observe in the seed. Now sometimes the nucellus persists in some genera like a black pepper and beet. It look like a thin peppery layer that is called as a perisperm. Now in some seeds, endosperm little bit consumed for the development of embryo, or the embryo is a conspicuous. Conspicuous it means bigger size. So seed covers a bigger size or maximum size, maximum area of the seed is a endosperm. So that is called as a endospermic seed. So that endospermic seed, what is that? Castor, coconut, maize is an example of this. So coconut which shows the small white node that is an embryo, and the white large white fleshy area which is an edible one, that is called as an endosperm. So that we observe. Now here is a endosperm. In sometimes endosperm gets completely absorbed or consumed for the development of embryo. So such type of a seed is called as a non-endospermic seed or ex-albuminous. So the endospermic seed is called as a albuminous seed and non-endospermic seed called as a ex-albuminous seed. There is an example like a bean, val, chana seed, pea seeds. So these are the example of it. So here is I want to show in the diagram. So what is that? This is the maize and this is the bean seed. Now this maize, yellow part of the maize is an endosperm and the white part of the maize is an embryo. Now here is a bean seed which shows the part that is called as a, this part is called as a cotyledon. This cotyledon acts as a food storage. When the endosperm absent, then here cotyledon acts as a food storage, so which gets utilized for the development of new plant in the seed. So like this is the plumule and radicle, that is part of the embryo. So this we observe structural differences between the non-endospermic and endospermic seed. So the in the non-endospermic, this cotyledon acts as a first photosynthetic organ. Even though it is acts as a first photosynthetic organ in the endospermic seed. So the cotyledon is a first photosynthetic organ. Okay. Now here is a micropyle is also persist in the seed coat, and which which appears like a small pore like structure. So that small pore like a structure is a macropyle which is present in the seed pod. So this micropyle, it allows the entry of water and oxygen during the soaking of seed. Now there is a fruit development. So this fruit development triggers by the hormones, and that hormones gets produced by seed, developing seed. So here is a seed develops. When seed develops? After the fertilization. So after the fertilization, seed starts, here is a zygotes or endosperm. Zygote gets converts into the embryo, and secondary nucleus fuses with the male gamete and forms the primary endosperm nucleus. So this endosperm and embryo is a part of a seed. So it starts to develop after the fertilization. So simultaneously your ovary gets differentiated into the fruit. So this ovary wall gets transformed into the pericarp, and this pericarp gets differentiated into the three layers: exocarp, mesocarp and endocarp. So this is the fruit of mango. So this cutting part is a fruit of mango. So in the picture we can easily make out this part is a pericarp. This pericarp differentiated into the endocarp, this one mesocarp and exocarp. So this mesocarp is a fleshy part which is a edible one, so that we eat. So mesocarp is eat. Now here is a seed which is again shows the part that is a endosperm, embryo and seed pod. So this is the seed pod. So around the seed pod we can observe a hard structure that is called as a endocarp, which is a part of a pericarp. So this structure we observe in the fruit. Now what are the significance of the seed and fruit formation? So what is the importance of the seed and fruit formation? So as I told you that in the beginning, seed helps to produce the offsprings of that particular plant. So this fruit provides the nourishment to the seed, developing seed, and it also provides a protection during the immature condition. So it provides a protection to the seed in the immature condition. Seed serves as an important propagation organ of the plant. So it due to the propagation, it forms a new offsprings, or it forms the offsprings of that particular plants. Now seed and fruits develops special device for their dispersal, and thus help in the distribution of the species. So this is the significance of the seed and fruit formation. Now the dormancy. So here is a dormancy is a state of the metabolic arrest which facilitates the survival of the organism during the adverse environmental condition. So what is a dormancy? Dormancy is a metabolic arrest which provides a facility for the organism to survive under the adverse environmental condition. When the environment is suitable for the development, then the seed gets germinate. So that type of a seed is called as a viable seed. So what is that? Dormancy is what? It is a structural and physiological. What is that? It is a structural and physiological mechanism for the survival. So that is called as a dormancy. So viable seed or mature seed, when it do not germinate under the favorable condition, if the favorable condition is there and still seed is not germinate, so such type of a seed gets dispersed at the different places during the dormancy period. To when the viable seed germinate, after the completion of the dormancy period. So this is called as a dormancy. So this is all about the fruit and seed and fruit development and dormancy. Thank you.